You might be wondering why I look like a waiter. Why do I look like... May I take your order, sir? What would you like on the menu? Can I tell you our specials? You want to know what deals we have today? Actually, I kind of look like the NFL guys. Listen, the quarterback. Let me tell you about this quarterback. There's going to be a reason why he's going to make 4 touchdowns, and that's going to be because I don't know. I sound more like Alex Jones, but they're turning the freaking frogs gay, and that's something the touchdown needs to know. That doesn't make any sense. I had a job interview today. That's why I look like this. That's why I look all nice and spiffy and everything. It went well. I think it went well. It seemed like it went well. If it doesn't end up, if I don't end up getting the job, dog, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, dog. I'm gonna fucking cry in my bed, and I'm gonna want to blow my brains out. YouTube will not like that, but yeah, at this point, we'll figure that out later. Who gives a fuck? Anyways, the point is, I need a fucking job. I have needed a job for a little bit now, and I don't fucking understand why I can't get one. Because, like, the only places I haven't applied to are, like, Domino's and McDonald's and Pizza Hut and Burger King and fast food shit. And then, some other stuff. Like, I need a job, but I haven't gotten to the point yet. It's getting there. It basically is there. But it hasn't gotten to the point where I need any job. So I'm kind of being picky about what I apply to, because I don't want to get a job and then not like the job. Like, say I start working at McDonald's. For one, I'm going to want to blow my brains out even more than I do right now. But I get a job there, and then, for one, let me say this. If you work those jobs, if you like those jobs, congratulations. Good for you. I hope you're happy. Me personally, I do not have the mental capability to handle a job like that. I've done it before. I've worked at fast food before. I do not want to go back to it. When I say I will want to blow my brains out, that is not a joke. That is 100% serious. But if you can or do work those jobs, congratulations. I hope you're happy. If you're not happy, I hope you find a job that does make you happy. But anyways, I've been applying to so many places, and I don't know why I haven't been called back. Like, I've applied for places that I have literally done before. The job I'm applying for is position A. My last job was position A. I should be, yeah, you're hired. You have experience doing this? We'll have to train you, but that sounds good. Yeah. But no, I don't even get a fucking call back, dog. And it's like, what the fuck? Even for easy shit. Like, I applied for being like a fucking dog daycare person, and they won't call me back for that. Like, what the fuck, dog? I don't understand what the problem is with the job market in general. It's like so many places are hiring, but nobody's actually hiring. Like, what the fuck is the deal, man? Like, seriously. Because I'm not the only one that can't seem to get a fucking job right now, dog. Because I have like 4 fucking friends that don't have a job. And it's not that none of us don't want to work. We will work. I want to work. I want a fucking job. I want money in my pocket. I want to get a fucking webcam so I can do shit. I want to get a fucking, I forget what they're called. I want to get a capture card so I can like record my PlayStation footage and then post that on here. But I ain't got no money to do that. I want to pay my fucking bills, dog. I want to pay rent and my car insurance and shit like that. I would like to pay for my car insurance, please. But I cannot, for you see, I have $20 in my wallet and negative 40 in my bank account. We're not going to go and get into my expenses right now and all of that. But I want a fucking job. And like I said, I don't know what the fucking deal is. Places are hiring, but not actually hiring. Unless they're, unless just every place I've applied to just happens to find someone else who's a better fit for the job, but I call fucking bullshit because I've applied for positions that have been open for months and they still haven't found someone. So as I said again, I don't know what the deal is with that. Another thing I don't understand what the deal is some of these places want way too much from you just to apply for their shitty ass entry level position. There was a position open for like a law firm just doing like filing shit, just basic like, okay, take these, file them, do this, call this number, do whatever, do this, print this off, make copies of this, shit like that. And they wanted, not only did you have to put in your resume, they probably want a cover letter, of course. They want, after you put in your resume and your cover letter into their system, you then also have to fill out everything that's in your resume again. From that place, they wanted you to email them a fucking paragraph of, in your cover letter, they wanted a paragraph of the last book you read and what you loved about it or what your favorite part was. Dog, this is an entry-level position, probably paying 14, maybe 15 an hour, and you want me to write a fucking paragraph on why I love this book so much that I read for your fucking company when I have 20 other applications that I still need to fill out and apply for as well. And there's not even a guarantee that you're going to fucking call me back because you're probably going to go call someone else who, oh, their dad works at a fucking law firm, so they do this. Or this guy used to do fucking whatever for this place, so he's got more experience. But me, because I have no experience, because you have to get fucking hired on to have experience, they want 2 years experience, but every place wants 2 years experience, so you can't get the fucking experience. Like, what the fuck do you want from me? What do you want me to do here, man? What do you want from me? What do you want me to do? So that's another thing about places, is they want experience that you can't get, and there's just not really a way to get the experience. Or they have stupid ass like standards for education, like they want you to have a bachelor's degree, again, for an entry level position. And it's like, dog, what the fuck, man? What do you, realistically, what do you want me to do out here, man? What do you want from me? Getting back to the law firm that wanted you to put in your resume and then still fill out all of your past jobs and everything else, there are so many places like that where you put in your resume, you upload your resume, and it's supposed to fill everything out, and then it's like, okay, there you go. Now you just got to add in these few things, tell them if you're disabled, if you're a veteran, all that shit, and then you go and submit it. But no, it doesn't fucking work like that. You upload your resume, and then you still have to fill everything out. And then they have these stupid ass questionnaires that they want you to ask you about. Listen, I understand that as a business, you don't want just everyone applying for your job. You want to make sure that you have people that actually are competent and know what they're talking about, know about the job. You, as a business, you want to hire someone who has experience. That makes sense. But you want me to sit here and write 4 fucking paragraphs about why am I a good fit for this company? Let me tell you, back in 97, I used to work for this automobile company, and they did this, and then when I was there, I took out the trash for all the accountants, and eventually I pulled myself up by my bootstraps, and they let me sit at the desk in the back, and I still took out trash, but I also took out the boss's trash, and let me tell you, when I got that 5-cent raise, boy, I never felt so proud of myself. Oh, let me tell you. What the fuck, man? What do you want me to do here? What do you want me to do here, man? What do you want from me? And one more thing that I've noticed that's really fucking annoying is some places just, like, don't check their websites. And they don't fucking work. And they do nothing about them. Like, I've had people tell me, apply for Walmart. And I would. I would apply for Walmart if their fucking website worked, dog. it doesn't fucking work. Because I went on there, oh my God, every fucking place you want to apply for, you have to make an account with them for some fucking reason. But so I had a Walmart account that I created, I don't know, forever ago. And I go log into it to go and fill out and update my information, to go and apply for another position. And it's like, hey, you need to update your information. So I go and start updating my information. I get to the shift availability section, and I'm like, okay, let me go and put these hours in, do it like this, and do it like this. Can't have these days off. I need these days for this thing. And it doesn't fucking work. And I'm like, what the fuck? Well, let me go and try it this way. And so I change it around and do this. Doesn't fucking work. What the fuck? Okay, well, let me just do it like this and put these days and do this hours. Still doesn't work. Fuck it. Let me just say I'm available to work all the days and just anytime. Get fucked. It still doesn't work. What the fuck do you want me to do? And I'm like, is there something wrong with the way I'm doing this? Is there something wrong with what I'm putting in? Because there shouldn't be. It should just work. It doesn't make sense. And so I go talk to another friend who was looking at Walmart because he needs a job too. And he's like, oh yeah, no, it just doesn't work. I tried applying there also, and it just doesn't work. I get a phone call from this one place that said, hey, we saw your application and blah, blah, blah. We want to do an interview with you. And I was like, okay, cool. But I don't remember applying for this place. And I go and look at my emails, and I have nothing from them. And I'm like, one, how did you get my information and all that stuff? And I have no idea about that. Maybe they got it from Indeed. Maybe I applied for some other position, and then that place told this place, hey, this person is applying for this. Okay, we'll go and take a look at their application. Whatever. Maybe that happened. Maybe Indeed just sold them my information, and they said, okay, we'll go and take it. I don't know. But I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. They want to have an interview. I'll go and check it out. Because it's just a Zoom call, so I'll go and do that. I'll go do the Zoom call. If it's a scam, then fuck them. If it's real, then maybe I have a job coming up, maybe. I don't fucking know. We'll see how that goes. Spoiler alert, it's a fucking sales commission job, so... And the people that I interviewed with are, like, really stereotypical, like... It sounds like really... It sounded like a legit business the way they were talking about it, but the way they talked sounded more like pyramid scheme shit. And I was like, okay, dog, I don't fucking know about this. The dude that interviewed me was like, what's your most important priority? And I was like, I don't know about you, but for me, it's making money. It was like, just last week, I made 2,000 or 200,000 or something. I did whatever. And it's like, oh yeah, you come in, you get 5 sales. If you get 5 sales, the daily minimum, you can leave early for the day. And I'm like, I have to get 5 sales daily? Like, I get as a salesperson, you got to make sales. But, like, me personally, I don't like commission jobs. I don't want other people to determine whether I get paid or not. Like, if I come in and do my work, okay, say I get paid $1 for every commission. I could come in and for one, maybe out of nowhere it snows. Now nobody's coming in. Now I don't make any sales that day. So I'm making $0 that day. Or maybe everybody that comes in is just, maybe they just don't have the money. Maybe they're just looking. Whatever the case is, they don't want to buy today. They're not buying today. So again, I didn't make any money today. I made $0. So that's why I don't like commission jobs, is because I don't like to rely on other people to get my money. Like, if I'm still doing the work, I don't want it to be up to other people. Granted, also again, as a salesperson, your job is to sell, but I'm not good at selling, so I don't want to be in that kind of position. The reason I bring them up, though, is because after I got the call from them saying that they wanted an interview, I went to look through my emails and didn't remember seeing their name on anything, couldn't find their name in any of my emails or anything. I couldn't remember applying for a position from them. So I was like, you know what? Let me go look up their website and see if maybe it brings something back. Maybe I did apply to them and I just forgot. So I go to look up their website and it's just a black screen. Nothing works. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? Now this looks even more like a scam. I figure, whatever, either it's a scam or something weird is going on, or maybe shit happens, maybe there's just technical issues, and then their IT department, they'll get it figured out. I go and do the Zoom interview, and as the guy is talking to me, he's telling me all bullshit, whatever. Sales, sales, sales. I did this many sales last week, and I got to go home 2 hours early. Good for you. Go fuck yourself. I don't care. But while he was talking, I was like, you know what? Let me go and see if I can do a little more digging. So I go back to the website and I'm looking it up. And again, it's still just a blank screen. It had been like 2, 3, maybe 4 days since I had last looked, and they still hadn't fixed it. And so at the end of the interview, he was like, okay, do you have any questions for me? I was like, yeah, I do have a question actually. Why does your website not work? And it was like, what do you mean? I was like, I pull it up and it just loads a black screen, like there's nothing on it. And he was like, oh yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I didn't notice that. We didn't know about that. I'll go and let someone know. Thank you for letting us know about that. I'm like, dog, for one, do you guys not check your websites often? How the fuck am I the only person noticing this? How is this the first time you're hearing about this? Like, somebody should have known about this. Another thing about this place specifically is after they called me and were like, hey, we want to have an interview with you, they told me, okay, we're going to go and email you this questionnaire form. Go and fill this out before 5, and then you can do your interview on this day after. And so I was like, okay, let me go and get it done, and then I can do the interview. So I go and fill out the questionnaire. I do all that shit. I type in everything, and then I go and send it off. At the very bottom, it's like, hey, do you want to share these with you? Me, I see that. I'm like, you know what? I typed in a lot of stuff here just in case. I'm probably going to have to apply to other places too. So let me go and share this with myself. So that way, all these paragraphs that I typed, I can just copy and paste them into somewhere else, because I don't want to have to retype all that shit and I can't just think of it again. So I go and share it with myself. And then the next day comes and it's like the appointment's for like 8 o'clock or something. So I get there at like, I don't know, 7:55 or something, 5, maybe 10 minutes before. I go and hop in the interview and I'm waiting there. The host is in there and I'm sitting there. I'm like, okay, we're just waiting, I guess, for 8 to get started. And then the host ends the thing. And I'm like, what the fuck? What happened? And I'm like, maybe he had to do something. Maybe something happened. Maybe he needs other people, whatever. So I go and give it a sec. I wait maybe a minute or two. And then I go and try and hop back in. And then the host is there again, just waiting. So we go wait there for another minute. And then the host ends it again. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I go wait like 2, 3 more minutes. And then I hop back in. And then I'm just sitting there for like 5, maybe even, no, not 10 minutes, but like 5 minutes. And then there's just nothing. And then supposedly someone from their place goes and sends me a text and is like, hey, you didn't get your questionnaire in before 5, so we rescheduled your interview and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, what the fuck are you talking about? I got it in before 5. I go and pulled up the email that I shared with myself. I got that bitch at 4:51, 9 minutes before 5. So that's still before 5. That still counts. And then a little bit later, the first person that called me, that told me about the interview, called me and it was like, hey, yeah, so you didn't get your questionnaire in before 5, so we had to reschedule your interview. How does this day work? And I was like, well, but I looked at the email, I shared it with myself, and I got it in at this time. And she was like, oh yeah, it shows in her system, we got it at 4:53 or something. And I was like, that is still before 5. Like you said, before 5, I got it in before 5. Why the fuck does it not work? And then whatever, I ended up rescheduling, doing the interview again, or not again, for the first time because I had to reschedule. Fucking dumb fucks. And then it was the stupid sales thing and all of that. I feel like I had another point that I was going to talk about or that I was going to go on about, but I can't remember what it is. And I was really debating on whether I should make this video or not because it was either this or tell a story about this really weird date that I went on, which I will tell. That'll come. I'm still going to make that. It's just not today. But I was really debating on this video because, like, I don't want this video to come off as, obviously, this is me complaining about shit, but I don't want it to come off as me, like, whining. And also, I know the job market is hard for everyone, so I don't want to put everyone down and just be like, hey, this sucks. You should feel bad because I feel bad. But it's just like, dog, this shit is, some of it is just fucking bullshit, dog, and I feel like I gotta complain about it. I don't want to have a bunch of negative stuff on this channel, a bunch of negative content and stuff. I don't want to be someone that just bitches and complains about everything. But I feel like I gotta, like, it's just, I gotta fucking say something, dog. I gotta say something, man. I don't know, man. It is what it is, I guess. I mean, what else am I gonna fucking do, man? I don't know, man. I had an interview today. Like I said, I think it went good. It seemed like it went good. I put an application in there, literally, like, say I put it in yesterday. I put it in, like, last night or this morning, and then within, like, a couple hours of this morning, maybe at, like, 1 or 2 or something, they went and called me and were like, hey, listen, do you want to come and do an interview? I was like, fuck yeah, dog. I literally just put the application in, but yes, thank you for calling me back so quick. And then I go and do the interview today, and as I'm leaving, the lady's talking to me, and she's like, okay, well, I still have one more interview that I have to do, but we'll go and try and give you a call back either later this afternoon or tomorrow in the morning. I was like, dog, thank you for actually doing that, for, like, making a decision within this amount of time. Because if I got the job, thank you. If I didn't get the job, that fucking sucks. But at least I'm not waiting a week trying to call back and say, hey, can I speak to the hiring manager? Have you looked over my application again? Have you made a decision? Have you blah, 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 done this, done that? All that shit. It's like, dog, if I got the job or if I didn't get the job, tell me so I can either start the job or so I can go and apply somewhere else and stop worrying about you and stop thinking about you. Because if I didn't get the job, let me know, because I still need to apply for other places then if I didn't get the job. Luckily, like I said, that place, they seem to do stuff in a timely manner and not just leave people sitting on their ass waiting for something. So hopefully I can come back to you guys with good news about that place, because it genuinely seems like a cool place and like a good job, like a place that I actually want to work at. So I'm not really much of a praying man, but dog, I'm praying for this. I'm praying right now, dog. I hope I hear good news from them. I really fucking hope so. But to end that on a bit of a more positive note, a little bit of a more positive note, I hope you at least had somewhat of a decent time watching the video. I hope you at least laughed at something. Maybe, I don't fucking know. But if you liked the video, subscribe if you want. I appreciate anything. And with that, have a good day. If you're looking for a job, I hope you find something. I really do. I hope we all find something, man. Oh, I remember what the fuck I was going to talk about. Elon Musk and his stupid H-1 visa bullshit. Bringing all the fucking people from other places coming in. They're taking our jobs. That'll be a whole other video because I'm going on recording for 30 minutes now. But thank you for watching. Have a good day.